sometimes the most powerful thing to be is underestimated. And I have a feeling that you who clicked on this video, you have actually learned to embrace being underestimated. Yeah, you're somebody who's been misunderstood your whole life, and overlooked your whole life, And before, that used to like make you feel away. That used to make you feel like, dang, less than. It made you question your worth. It made you question your place in society, Am I really important? Do I really matter? Like, are my efforts really being noticed? Do I really matter to people in society? Like, these are real valid questions that you've asked yourself in the past, and rightfully so, because of how people are, how people treat you, and now you're somebody who you realize that a lot of the times when you were overlooked, a lot of the times when you were underestimated, you actually came out on top. You've actually came out the winner. Like, I know it's so cliche to talk about the tortoise and the hare, that parable, but that's literally a true story, like that you should literally, like, that applies to life, literally. Tortoise and the hare. That's a perfect example of this quote, that the power of being underestimated, right? Because here you got this cocky, overly confident rabbit, like, oh yeah, I'm racing this turtle, this slow, like, oh, I'm gonna beat them so fast, like took them as a joke. You got some people out here, collective, that took you as a joke, laughed at you, judged you by face value, just judged a book by its cover, not knowing who you were truly were, So they judged you, they laughed at you, just like the rabbit laughed at the turtle, thinking, oh, I got this in the bag. This is an easy win. You have people out here thinking that you're going to be an easy win, collective. So you let them think that. They were so cocky and confident, just like the rabbit. Hell, the rabbit went on a detour. Like, what was the rabbit doing in the story? Like, it went over here, was talking to this person and that person, went to go eat, took a whole nap, was doing the most, did all of that just for the tortoise, just for the rabbit to wake up and realize that he lost the race. So this is what happened to you a lot. Like, people just kept playing in your face. People kept throwing dirt on your name. People kept underestimating you. People kept making you out to be the bad guy. People kept thinking you were the weak one. People kept making you, taking your kindness for weakness. Like, this is what people did. And you played it smart. You didn't go do the most. You didn't go try to prove yourself. Like, maybe in the past you've tried to do that and you realize that don't get you nowhere. It just puts you further in the hole that you're already in. But now you realize you don't fight to prove. You just don't, So you allow people to look at you as the weak one. You allow people to look at you as the one that don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then you do what you do. You move how you move. You show up how you show up every time. And you shock people everywhere you go. You leave people stunned everywhere you go. It's your charm, it's your beauty, it's your aura, it's your magnetism. Literally. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the funniest thing about it is because you are somebody who is, you're confident, you're quiet confidence, but you're not cocky. You know what I'm saying? So you're not the type that talk. You don't talk about it at all. You're the type of person who you're all action. So, like you don't need to say, oh, you're the best. You just show up as the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to show that you're like, you don't need to say, look at me. You just exude that confidence. Like, I can't explain it. It's just, it's just something you wake up and you are now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even think of it's not a thought in your brain. It's not an afterthought. It's just who you are now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy because, like, before you, it's like before you looked at, when people underestimated you and overlooked at you, like you had a point to prove. You felt like you had to always prove something, and that's what kept you in this energy where it kept you in these cycles with people. But you broken that cycle when you stopped trying to prove your point to people. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, it's a challenge. It's almost like a challenge for you. You like it when people underestimate you. You like it when people overlook at you, look you, so that way you can prove them wrong. You can just shock and stun them even more. You like it. Like, it's become a thrill to you now to leave people's mouths on the floor. You love it, and I'm here for it, because it's time for people to stop judging people's by just face value. You shouldn't do that. There's more to people than just their face value. There's layers to people and levels. So stop, like, people got to learn to stop judging people and stop treating people based on how somebody looks or based on how somebody acts. Like, it's just weird. But you're somebody who, you love that shit now. You love it. And I love it too. I'm here for it. Let me know if this is you down in the comments. And like the video. If you are new, please subscribe because I want you a part of my tribe. If you're returning, thank y'all. Y'all know how we do over here. I will talk to y'all later in my next one. Bye.